A friend of mine who is 37 years old just had a heart attack.
Down his name on YouTube.
He used to work in the oil industry. He used to work at Compaq on the assembly line back when I still made servers and stuff inside the U.S. He was a jack of many trades. He settled on law enforcement, and it really seemed to suit him. He's one of my old Dungeons & Dragons buddies. We played a couple times. We usually didn't end up playing Dungeons & Dragons. We played some other game, but it's on the same tier. He's a geek sometimes. Don't tell anybody. Ken was always just a good guy. I remember one really stormy night he was giving me a lift home after we'd been hanging out most of the weekend, and it was lightning like crazy. And we stopped and helped a lady push her car out from under an underpass that was starting to flood. She had splashed some water up on her engine. We drove up underneath the overpass, and it was only a little more than ankle deep after we pushed the lady out, and we drove through and raised our car and out the other side. But we noticed those towers in Missouri City, and just the lightning was like every few seconds it was hitting those towers, just one right after the other. And we pulled over and we both just sat there in the car watching this kapow, 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 just for like a half an hour. Ken really shines out at fair. I mean, he's one of those happy-go-lucky kind of guys that just really enjoys dressing up in the great big suit of armor with the huge shoulders and sometimes a headpiece. And he can do the menacing sort of stand there and look awesome type, awesome and scary kind of look, or he can make the kids laugh too. It's pretty funny. And yet, every single time I've ever hung out with him out at fair, we have a good time all the time. Even whether it's camping or inside fair itself, that seems to be his comfort zone. It's a lot of fun hanging out with him there. All right, so what about me? A 37-year-old, very healthy man has a heart attack who happens to be a friend of mine, and it makes me think, because I have heart disease runs in my family. So I swore years ago that I'd cut off the French fries, and what do I do this past weekend? I ate a whole little bucket full of French fries. I hadn't had French fries in a while, but no more. All these little swearing off the unhealthy food kind of thing. I don't know. Get better, Ken. I mean it. I need you to be in future videos. I need the hits. I'm going to put a link in the description below to one of my old videos, one of my really early videos. That Ken is the tall blonde guy. We are shooting a trebuchet. That's the thing that does the kind of rope sling deal. It's like a catapult with a rope on the end of it. And we're shooting either an egg or a stuffed animal. I don't remember what we were launching at this point. I believe it's an egg, but anyway, check it out.